Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoor? After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. No rest for the weary. Stiff jab. That jab scores. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Can't find a home in that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominant.
There's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I see.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Another scoring shot there. They missed with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. That punch scores. A perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right hook just missed. Won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those punches add up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One of the best best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Round 7. Here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.